Are you eager to say goodbye to renting, or have you outgrown your current home and are ready to upgrade to more space? If so, you're in luck, because today I'm going to show you 4 simple steps to make that homeownership dream a reality. All right, buckle up and let's dive in. The first step I recommend is to do a financial audit on yourself. And the first step in doing this is to assess your income. Start by asking yourself some questions like, have there been any changes to your income? Or did you get a raise or a promotion recently? Whether you are paid hourly or salary, I recommend that you focus on your income that is standard and recurring. If you start stretching your budget by including things like annual bonuses or overtime, there is a higher chance that you could overextend yourself if those income streams don't end up continuing down the road. For all of my people who are making commissions, shout out to all my commissions people. Because you can have some great months and maybe some not so great months with commissioned income, what I recommend is you take your total commissions from the last 2 years and then divide that total by 24 months. By doing things this way, this is gonna give you a really good idea of your average monthly income. So now that you've assessed your income, the next step in your financial audit is going to be reviewing your debts. Student loans, car payments, and credit card payments. You're gonna wanna count them all. And yes, you're going to even wanna include that Victoria's Secret credit card that you open to purchase those pajama pants with the writing on the backside. I'm looking at you, Mike. Woo-hoo! Then you're gonna put these monthly debt payments and add them together with the monthly mortgage payment that you are aiming for. If you have no idea what a monthly mortgage payment might look like for you, and you're just looking for a ballpark estimate to give you some numbers at this stage, simply go to Google and type in mortgage calculator. They have a pretty simple and standard one right at the top for you. Just keep in mind that these numbers are not spot on and are just meant to give you a ballpark estimate at this point. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to quickly jump in here and show you this mortgage calculator that I'm talking about on Google. So right now we are on google.com. And then I've just typed in mortgage calculator. So we're gonna go ahead and search here. Okay, and here is what I am talking about here at the top. So this is the simple mortgage calculator that I mentioned. Keep in mind that I am not quoting you rates. This interest rate right here is just the one that popped up as I'm recording this and searching on Google. So here's your estimated loan amount, the term of the loan. Most people are gonna be doing 30 years. If you wanna knock things out quicker, you can come in here and change things down to like a 20-year, 15-year. You can even look at ARMs apparently. So we're just gonna leave it on a 30-year fixed right here. And I want you to keep in mind that this estimated payment, so right now it's showing us as $1,776. This is just the principal and interest of the mortgage payment. Most likely, in most cases, there's going to be some additional costs in there. And so Google has, you could toggle this on to get more in depth with things. Most likely you are going to be having some type of homeowner's insurance and property taxes in there, maybe some private mortgage insurance in there as well, depending on your situation. The property taxes right here is going to be estimated based on your location. What I recommend here is that property taxes are assessed on a county level. So whatever county that you live in, go ahead and search that with tax assessor at the end. This will take you to your local tax assessor office to get your property tax rate in your county to get this number down. But for now, Google just estimates this as well as this. You could also give your insurance agent a call, give him your situation, and maybe he can tie down this number a little bit better for you as well. But with these estimates in here, here is the projected monthly payment to give you that ballpark estimate. Let me know if you have any other questions on this and we can dive into it. So now you have your estimated total monthly debts, including this fancy new mortgage payment estimate. Whatever that monthly debt total is, you will then want to compare it to your monthly gross income. And as a quick reminder, gross income is before taxes. When mortgage lenders do this, it's referred to as your debt to income ratio. And depending on the loan program that you are looking at, there are limits to how high you can go with this. The quick rule of thumb is that the lower your debt to income ratio is, the better. The higher you go, the more strain you will put on yourself financially. If you would like us to calculate a debt to income ratio together with you in a future video, let us know in the comments below. The next step in your financial audit is then to get an idea of where your credit scores are at. There are various services for this, but keep in mind that with credit, there are multiple scoring models out there, so your scores may vary from service to service. But the general rule is that the higher your credit score, the more likely you are to approve for a mortgage and get better terms on the loan. The next step in our financial audit is then to assess your savings. And yes, I know there are multiple no down options out there, but if you do have a down payment saved up, it will open up way more loan programs to you. And you may also run into other expenses when purchasing a home, like closing costs, inspection fees, moving expenses, and so on. Plus, it's always a good idea to keep some emergency funds set aside if possible. In some cases, people don't always have their funds liquid in a savings account. And in these instances, people may take a loan out against an existing 401k, liquidate other assets like stocks, or they may even get a gift from family for the items that we've just mentioned. For those of you with existing homes, you could look into selling your current home and then using the proceeds from that sale towards the new purchase. An important thing to note here is that if you are selling a home, make sure that you get a net sheet from the agent that is listing your home. Just because you may be selling your home for $400,000 and you only owe $300,000 does not mean that you're going to pocket the full $100,000 difference. So let us know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me on getting a net sheet. And for all my analytical people, check out the link in the description below to view a template of what a net sheet might look like so you can dive into all those details. So now that your financial audit is complete, the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is actually go out and get pre-approved for the loan. At this point, a good mortgage loan officer like Mike and I will sit down with you and review your home buying goals alongside with you. We will also help you put together the pieces of your financial audit into a loan application, making sure that you line up with all the loan guidelines and get you pre-approved for the mortgage loan. This is also the time when we do pull credit, which for some reason a lot of people are intimidated about. I'm here to tell you that it is not a big deal, because according to Experian and FICO, when a hard credit inquiry is done, you are looking at a hit of 5 points or less. Also at this time, a loan officer will let you know if there are any roadblocks in the way of you getting pre-approved. And they're also gonna give you some potential actions that you can take to fix these issues. But if there are no roadblocks, we would then put together some loan scenarios for you to see what payments and rates look like, and we would also send out your pre-approval letter at this time. So you've completed your financial audit and you're now pre-approved for the loan. The third step is you're going to want to make a wish list for this new home. To help you get clear on this, you're going to want to ask yourself some questions again. Like, has your family grown since you purchased your last home? How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you need? Do you need a yard for pets? Are you trying to stay within a specific school boundary or neighborhood? Or do you need to be in close proximity to things like a hospital or within a certain range of your employer? Pretty much all of these questions will help to narrow down your needs and wishes for this next home. So we've completed your audit and you're pre-approved for the loan. Plus you have your new wish list for this new home. Next, we're gonna wanna get you with an experienced and knowledgeable real estate agent. You're gonna wanna look for someone who fits your personality and your needs. And most importantly, you're gonna want someone who has your back and best interests at heart. I'm probably gonna get some heat for this, and I know that real estate agents are not inspectors. But watch for this to help you gauge if a real estate agent has your back. Here's what you're gonna wanna do. You are going to wanna watch how they interact when going through your first few walkthroughs together. Watch to see if they pick out details that you are missing. Like, is the agent picking out small defects, broken items in the home, or other potential red flags? If an agent is just pointing out all the good stuff and you are the one catching the defects, these broken items, or potential red flags throughout the walkthroughs, they may be trying to just get a quick sale out of you. And there you have it, 4 easy steps, but wait, there's more. One bonus tip I have for you. Once you are pre-approved for the loan, you're gonna wanna keep your finances steady. If your stable and recurring income that we talked about earlier is changing, or if you are picking up new debts, or if you're missing payments on your current debts, or if for some reason you are burning through large chunks of your savings, let your loan officer know ASAP, as these things can mess with your pre-approval. So we've covered a lot in this video, so let's do a quick recap. The first step is going to be, you're gonna wanna do a financial audit on yourself. Assess your income, your debts, your credit scores, and savings. Next, you're gonna wanna go out and actually get pre-approved for the loan. Work with a good loan officer to get your credit pulled and make sure that there are no roadblocks in the way. Third is to make a wish list for this new home. Run through those questions that we went through earlier if you need some help brainstorming. Fourth is to get with a knowledgeable real estate agent that fits your needs, personality, and has your back. With all of this knowledge, you are well on your way to getting that next house. Comment below if you have any additional questions, or let us know if you think we missed anything. Also, check out the link in the description below to book a call with us to help you answer any more in-depth questions or scenarios. And if you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more great mortgage-related content. Also, check out Mike in his fancy pajama pants one more time.